Hi, welcome back. Today is day 56, and I'm going to play one of my favorite tunes. This is the traditional Clog, and I first heard it off of Shane Cook's album, Sundry. When I asked him who wrote it or which country it's from, he didn't actually know. So it's kind of funny. It's one of those tunes that just got lost to history. So if you recognize this tune, please comment or message me. And I'd love to know more about it and share it with Shane and whoever else. So thanks so much. Also, just a little tidbit. It's in my book, my tune book, a collection of eclectic music transcriptions called Transdecryptions, a pun on transcriptions, which is a kind of a book that I put together a couple of years ago between Berkeley semesters, like a little summer project. But I'll talk more about that after the tune, so I hope you enjoy. Here is the traditional Clog. Thanks for listening. Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit more about this tune book. So, Transdecryptions, a collection of eclectic music transcriptions. So this book, I put together kind of as a way of organizing my thoughts and organizing my transcriptions that I was doing quite a lot of. Obviously, I was in the academic mindset going to Berkeley, but also I was fascinated with trying to capture the detail that individual performers brought, like their individual voice when they played traditional tunes or played their own music. So I was trying to basically condense that into a really, enjoyable for me, but also detailed process that you could go through and kind of study. So I want to put a book together. So here's one example. It's the beginning of, it's a fretless arrangement of Dirty Old Rubbish, and it starts off with this really incredible viola chopping pattern that I think Trent Freeman plays. So this is before the Casey Dreesen chop notation, which I probably should go back and update it, but for the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory what's a chop and what's not a chop. But yeah, it's kind of going through all the rhythmic aspects of that and kind of how they build the groove to then set up the tune. So that's an example of something that's more of an excerpt. And then there's other tunes in here that are basically the entire, everything they hear on the record. Oh, like, what's this one? This one is, it's another Shane Cook one. Don't Let the Deal Go Down, also from Sundry. And he has some really, really incredible variations that I went through and kind of meticulously, wrote all out. And I usually have a little blurb for every tune, kind of talking about my experience with it and what I studied, focused on when I was transcribing it and what you could probably learn from it. So if this is interesting to you, it's probably, in terms of skill level, it's probably for the intermediate to advanced, just because these tunes are quite difficult, but I'm sure anyone can get something out of it. So if this is interesting to you, please send me a message and I can send you a PDF. So thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.